Hi, my name is Randall Gruber. That's how you can find my music, and this is my guitar, Belle. So this is an FG800. I got it at Dietz Music over off 129th and Center in Omaha. I remember walking in, was really excited. It's a Yamaha, if you can't see that. I realize I just gave the actual model number. But I remember walking in and like picking it up off the wall, playing it in the little humidor room that they have. And I had a certain budget of like, I can afford this much, but I want to get a guitar that I can plug in and I can play. And I remember playing the guitar, and I was still pretty new at that point. But there's certain tones called harmonics. If you don't play guitar, you might not know what those are. But they sound like this. And I did them on this guitar, and that is specifically why I was like, that is my guitar now.
You know what's funny about the harmonics that you bring up is that's what I specifically connect you to as an artist. I've seen you play many times.
Yeah.
And every time I think about you as a person or a player, I always think of, man, those harmonics that he does so like smooth, and they're you pluck it so good, like they come out so loud and perfect, and I suck at harmonics.
Well, mine's like I've like dedicated a lot of my time when I was learning to playing harmonics. I like heard that sound, I'm like, I want to do that often. And then now it's a part of my songwriting and stuff too. But that's part of why guitar's full name is Belladonna. I'm cheesy, so she's the poison to my pain. And like, this is one of my, if an inanimate object could be my best friend, this would be the winner, and she'd take the cake. But also Belle, because she rings like a bell. And then if she's being really rude, she's Bill, and that's a running joke. I have some good friends that have picked up the guitars like, she Belle or Bill today?
What is she today?
She is Belle, 100%. The most freeing song that I've written on this guitar, I have to pick it that way. But the first festival that I ever went to, there's a certain location that everybody kind of gathers at on the last day of the festival in the morning. And I sat there and I played that song. And it felt like it was the first time that it was really heard and like truly digested by the group of people that were around me. And there were probably like 30 or 40 of us just sitting out at this beautiful thing looking at a lake. And I played that song, and there's a point in that piece where I scream certain parts of it, because it's about how life can be really hard sometimes, but it's about perspective, and that perspective can help you move forward from that moment. So I think that that's the winner of like, that let me know that my music could be heard by other people and felt, and the ways that I was doing it in kind of a way that I hadn't felt received at that point, even though I'd already been supported. I just hadn't felt it myself until that moment, and that was the like, heard. Cool, I was heard.
Cool, heard, Jeff.
Exactly. There's a point where if my neighbors didn't know that I played guitar at my old apartment, they learned that evening. I found out some kind of hard news after a rough patch of time, and I wrote a song called Recycled Pain. But when I wrote that song, instead of writing any of the lyrics when they first happened, I think I literally just screamed F-bombs like non-stop the whole time that I wrote the song, and like wrote the riff to it, and those feelings were coming on, and I'm like, all right, how do I turn that into an actual song? I'm like, because the guitar is really cool, there's a lot of big emotions that I'm feeling in like right now. And that was, I think, within like 5 minutes of like letting it out to that point and letting it go. I couldn't have done that without this guitar in that moment. I don't know what I would have done. I don't know where I would have gone with the feelings that I had. I might have just gone to sleep and started the day over the next day, and I would have still just been woken up angry. Instead, I'm like, okay, I have some peace. I'm going to go to sleep now. Early on when I had this guitar, it has now been set up properly. I took it back to Dietz at one point and was like, the action's really high on this. The action on this guitar was so high that the strings were probably legitimately a quarter of an inch higher than they are off of the guitar right now. I remember having friends play it at that point, and they're like, dude, how do you play this? Like, no one wanted to use this guitar because it was just one of those where... But that is how I'd learned. And, like, I learned from playing with that action that high, and I know that changed the way that I wrote songs, because I would hold chords different, or I would do things. So I use a lot of kind of transposed chords naturally now in my songwriting because of that. Or I would hit the bass note on it, because getting that extra rumble to come through felt better because I couldn't hit the strings right when I was learning how to do those things. I didn't realize that I was doing that. I got the action reset and I was like, this is what this chord sounds like on my guitar. And it was just this whole moment where I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, all right, neato.
Here with everyone living in one.
Who is one guitarist, dead or alive, that you would like to sit in a room with and listen to play your guitar?
My dad. He passed away when I was 8 years old. He still played. I don't know that I've heard an acoustic guitarist do the things that I heard him do on a guitar when he was just having fun. It was crazy. I remember wandering around the house one time. I was like 6.5. My mom, my brother, and sister were in the city. We lived out in Persia, Iowa. I'm just like wandering around, and I hear all these beautiful sounds coming from around my parents' bedroom, and they had this little area where a dog would be out at. My dad was just sitting out there playing guitar, but it sounded like 6 guitarists were playing, and it was one dude. I actually thought that he wrote a Grateful Dead song until I was in my 20s and heard it for the first time, because he covered Friend of the Devil one time when I don't think he thought anyone was listening. But if I could hear him play this guitar, even if he talks smack, I have his Yamaha at my house right now. That's actually, his guitar is the one that I learned to play on, but it's just a different kind of sentimental where I'm like, I don't want to really, that's not a guitar I want to bring out. And like, I don't know. It still has the grooves from him holding chords, and he held certain chords that I hold and don't even like, I only notice that when I play his guitar now, and there's like groove indentions, and it's just a whole different, it's a different kind of sentimentality. I'm like, that one doesn't really leave the house kind of ever. It leaves the case. It doesn't leave the house. Oh man, this guitar see me in so many both wonderful and awful mountaintops and full valleys. I don't know if it would talk shit or if it would say, could we get that man a real therapist? Because music's my place. Music's my place of therapy. I haven't thought about that. Or maybe like one less sticker, bro. But there's literally a sticker that, like, there's a crack right here that there's a sticker that's patching the track on this guitar. Well, so yeah, and then there's local band stickers on here. There's stickers from, like, that have been mailed to me. They're everywhere. There's a sticker from when I used to be intoxicated all the time. This Dwight sticker let me know if I was playing Belle or what I was doing in that moment. That's why I'm like,
Shout out to Terrible Gerald's.
Hell yeah. And like, yeah, so like, I love this guitar so much that I think if it had animation and could speak, it would know that. And be like, hopefully it would also say it's my best friend. Others would be like, dude, can someone else play me? But I've had so many people play this guitar. I think that's, I joking like, it's my favorite guitar, but I jokingly call her my campfire guitar. If it was stolen, she'd come back to me real fast. This would be such an easy instrument for me to find. Broken, any piece that was left would be put into a glass spot, like it would be put on the wall. I think I would mourn this guitar the rest of my life. Like, I have other instruments that are really important to me, but it's just a different kind of thing that, like, everything breaks, everything has an end. Whenever Belle has an end, it won't be, like, she'll still be with me, whether it's a piece of a sticker, you know, or something. I think I will mourn this guitar forever. It's one of those, I've learned so much about not only myself, but also music. I've heard so many stories told by other people I've seen so many important moments. I've seen people play their first song on this guitar. I've seen people that I didn't know were going to pass away play the last song that I got to see them in person play on this guitar. Yeah, there's so many memories in like this one thing for me that I know, yes, it's a thing, but it's not for me. Oh man, there was a point in my life where like I was kind of down and out, and I was living on a front porch of a friend's house. It was like an enclosed porch, but it was still a porch. It didn't get heat from the main house. And this guitar slept with me every single night. And that would probably have been the weirdest like life situation. But like I technically had home and safety because I had a place to stay and I had my things in that collective space. But she was living on that porch with me for that entire period of time until I got my own room in that house after someone that we knew was going to moved out. They're like, you now have a room. And I'm like, hell yeah, upgrade. I have heat.
Recycle pain is coming back again.
There's a song that I wrote called Answer. That's really heavy for me. I still cry when I play it at this point. I didn't put it on my studio album, so I didn't have to play it all the time. But I remember, like, it's such a simple, it's 4 chords, it stays basically the same the whole time. I just, like, strum harder or, like, scream louder. But I remember there's a point where I was playing this guitar in the park, and I was playing that song. And just, like, fully letting go of all the things. I remember, like, I hit the final notes on that song. It would have been, yeah, right here. And I, like, hit them, and 5 of the strings broke as I finished the final strum. And I just, like, started sobbing. Because the song's literally about, like, someone that I can never talk to again because they don't exist on Earth anymore. So obviously I've got like tons of stickers all over this guitar. They're from friends from all over the country. Some of them are from different parts of the world. People that have like traveled through. I've had so many experiences, either because people see the stickers on the guitar and they're like, what the hell? And like, just want to have conversations about like different ones that I got from like my friend in Chicago, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that was for a zombie walk. And that's such a funny sticker to me. Midwest Hopes and Dreams, Welcome to the Shit Show, Let Him Cook and It's Strawberry Shortcake. Like Kermit the Frog with an Uzi, just like going crazy. Dwight from The Office, and I don't even watch The Office. You are utterly amazing. Like there's pun stickers on it that do all the different things. I think one of my favorites is this Hug Dealer sticker and Sorry We're Fresh Out was on here for a long time. I got those within 30 seconds of each other, walking the same path at a festival. I think that art and love are 2 of the best things that we do as humans, and music is a way that we can share that with others, and that's something that like has fundamentally changed me in so many ways. It's never too late to do the thing. I didn't start playing until I was 25. I have played aggressively and like nonstop and a lot. But if you want to do the thing and express yourself, just do it, because you never know what's going to happen. This was just a black Yamaha guitar that I bought somewhere, and now it's covered in like so many memories and so many stories. And my ideal setting would be if there's a venue that ran for a long time and let it be the house guitar there, just so that more people can play it. Or
yeah, dude, that gave me chills.
Great
answer.
Well, no, but like, yeah, just like, I don't know. Or if like I could have my tombstone inside of a building somewhere, not even like a mausoleum, but just like somewhere that people could come and play the guitar some more. I just don't want her to sit somewhere. Yeah.
Isn't that kind of sad to think about like the Rock and Roll Hall of
The Hall of Fame guitars that are just sitting there? And I'm like, dude, they wouldn't want those. Like, maybe some of them would want it, but 90% of them wouldn't want it. Yeah, no, dude, like, don't let the magic die with me. Like, if I'm magic, neato, dude. I'm not the only, like, this thing's magic. It lets you transmute all the things. I have some demos that I recorded and released, and it's an album. It's out on Bandcamp now, and then like everywhere except Spotify come Friday, and then maybe a couple of other streaming platforms. Whatever. Companies do bad things. Don't support bad companies. We can leave it at that. You can cut that. Whatever. Smiley face.
By the way, this is sponsored by Spotify.
Fuck!
I cut around your talking and they say like, I love Spotify. Find my music on Spotify.
We're gonna see if I can play this one with my fingers the way they are. But this is remember I said the Recycled Pain song? Where I just screamed fuck repeatedly. My neighbors definitely knew I could sing loud that night at least. My mom is calling me.
Oh.
I had a feeling he was going to be here. Let me call her back real quick. And then yes. Hey, beautiful. What's going on? Yeah, I'm in an interview right now, but my friend is... No, you're fine. You're fine. It's with a friend. You're totally fine. You're so sweet. What's up? No, I'm interviewing about my guitar with all the stickers on it, Belle. Mom, you're totally fine. What's up? You're so sweet. I was already planning on it. Yes, ma'am, that was already on the docket. We think alike. It's like you're my mom. Oh, no, honey. No, I got you. I'm not selling my guitar. Absolutely not. No, I'm talking about my guitar. There ain't no way in hell I'm selling this. You already know. Yeah, you're just like, what's happening? You're not talking to a body snatcher. We're good. I love you too. Thanks, mama. All right, bye. You're not selling your guitar, right?